you launched Zia, which is your own version of the LLM models, and I come back to the point that what is going to be the moat? Because look at what the big tech companies are doing. I mean, hundreds of billions of dollars going into AI development, developing LLMs and so on and so forth. So what will be the moat for companies like yours in an environment like that?
We want to first call the right size the problem. That means, like, say, we want to choose an area which is a niche, that is solving it for the business problem. So that's why Zia LLM is only for businesses, not for the consumer.
Correct.
So because we want to take the broader problem, then that kind of an investment is required. But once we narrow down on the problem, then our investment also comes down. And it also gives us the opportunity to learn. Because the problem in business is very different from the consumer problem. Because the business data lies within the data center. The same is what we see in the AI too. So that means that's why we narrowed on a problem which doesn't take that investment.
But what have you invested so far on getting Zia out into the market?
More than $20 million we invested in the hardware and others, and we are still ramping up our investment. But definitely not at the likes of the consumer world. Whatever is required for solving our business customers' problem. Scaling for our business customers. So whatever use cases we try to solve with Zia LLM, so how much it takes to scale that, we are investing to ensure that we scale to our businesses.
And what are the early indicators in terms of adoption? Because you've recently launched, so what are you picking from your enterprise customers in terms of how they're using it, what they're using it for, what the adoption rate is?
If you look at our own AI story, like say Zia LLM is the recent launch, but then we have been investing on AI from say last 10 years. Even before Gen AI, we have been investing on anomaly detection, prediction and others. And overall, if you look at, say, we have more than 16 billion API calls that happens every year for our different AI functionalities across our products. And Zia LLM itself is like, say, open for a very select users, because all that we are looking for is a cost efficiency and power efficiency. So that means how do we offer the same functionality at a fraction of the cost? In our case, like say, we give all the options to the customers. So we have posted some of the open source models. The customers will have that option. Then the public LLMs will be there. They have the option. We have the MCP support where you can build the agent in any public service and then you can consume our data through the APIs. So that support is there. So that means we give all these options to the customer, and Zia LLM is going to be one of the options. And more, some of the use cases we will make Zia LLM as a default. Once we see that the accuracy is there predominantly, then we want to actually open that as a default.